Now, the IT rules state that each of these social media companies, which have so far been under the tag of an intermediary, need to hold themselves more accountable for the content on their platform. This comes out of the fact that social media companies have become more politically relevant than ever before. Now, these rules state that the companies have to appoint 3 officers: a grievance redressal officer, a nodal contact officer, and a chief compliance officer, all of whom will work towards coordinating between the government and these companies and be representatives based in India and work with the Indian government to ensure that everything that the government says is followed by these companies. Now, these rules state that companies like Facebook and Twitter have to come up with a rule and a setup where they address each and every grievance raised by each and every person who wants to raise a grievance within 24 hours, and they have to issue a redressal within 15 days of that grievance being raised. Furthermore, every company is expected to have a clear explanation behind every ban that they issue, and the government's new IT rules also state that these social media companies will also have to inform each and every person before being banned as to why they are being banned or why their posts are being taken down. Now, these rules are pretty interesting because they seek to censor the open space that social media is. The need for this regulation has come out of the fact that social media has often been used to spread propaganda and misinformation, especially in times of significant events such as major elections in massive countries. And as a result of these, lawmakers have spoken out repeatedly about controlling social media platforms regarding the impact that they have on public speech. But at the same time, the government just doesn't want to stop at regulating these companies. They also want to censor content that's online. Central to this is the government's recent request to WhatsApp to stop the spreading of certain videos which qualify as pirated movies that they claim are being spread through the platform's messaging app. Now, WhatsApp has issued a response stating that to do that, they will have to first breach end-to-end encryption in order to find out exactly what people are talking about, and that is going to be a significant privacy breach as well. In terms of the IT rules, Facebook, which is the holding company of WhatsApp, has also stated that while they are aiming to comply with the government's new IT rules, they are also looking to hold further discussions in order to iron out issues in terms of what these IT rules represent. The new IT rules seek to put far more accountability into the hands of representatives who will function as the middle person between the government and the social media platform, and that has sort of raised concerns around censorship and oversight on platforms which are essentially meant for public to propagate free speech. These censorship concerns also include the fact that the government may request these platforms to take down any posts and intervene in matters of public speech, even in areas which do not concern national interest or national security. And that is what privacy advocates have been talking about regarding the back points or the down points of the new IT rules. We've seen something of this sort also happen in the United States, where the United States politicians and lawmakers have stated that social media needs more regulation and not just self-regulatory oversight They need more central regulation in order to come under control and not have a biased influence on politics.